Apologies for the delay. We are still waiting for the director to come. Good morning to one and all. Before we dive into the festivities, I'd like to take a moment requesting everyone to listen to a couple of instructions. I request you all to kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode, and in the event of an emergency, please remain calm and exit the hall in an orderly fashion. We have four exits. two in the middle and two at the back. Good morning to one and all, dignitaries, students, scholars, media, and ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inauguration of the International Joint Masters Program on Water Security and Global Change of RWTH Aachen, IIT Madras, and TU Dresden, along with the associated partners, Asian Institute of Technology Bangkok and United Nations University Flores. My name is Danish, Senior Project Scientist of ABCD Center at IIT Madras. I'm honored, excited, and thrilled to share this moment with you all. I kindly ask Professor S.A. Sanasiraj and Professor B.S. Murthy to lead our dignitaries in proceeding to the stage. Please join me in welcoming Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras, Professor Jordan Stamm, Dean Faculty of Civil Engineering, Technical University, Dresden, Germany, Professor Holger Schütthum, Head of Institute of Hydraulics and Water Resource Management, RWTH Aachen University, Germany. Now, I request everyone to please rise for Tamil Thai Valthu and Vande Matra.
நீராரும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் மதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரிதனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே. வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் சுஜலாம் சுஃபலாம் மலயஜ ஷீதலாம் சஸ்யஷ்யாமலாம் மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் शुभ्रज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनीं फुल्लकुसुमितद्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुहासिनीं सुमधुरभाषिणीं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
Thank you. Please be seated. Now I request Professor B.S. Murthy, Chair Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Madras, to hand over the fruit basket to our dignitaries on the dais. Thank you, sir. Today's program is packed with exciting highlights. We will begin with a welcome address, followed by a couple of addresses by our guest of honors. Next, we will have the inaugural address by our chief guest, and we will conclude with a vote of thanks. May I request Professor S.A. Sanasiraj, Chair Professor, Department of Ocean Engineering at IIT Madras, to deliver the welcome address.
So, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the inauguration of our flagship Joint Masters Program on Water Security and Global Change. We heartily welcome our Director, Professor Kamakodi, to inaugurate this milestone Joint Master Program in the morning, during which we also celebrate our 6th successive year celebration of our institute's achievement of first rank under NIRF ranking in India since its reception. Professor Kamakodi has given us a good moral backing to take many concrete decisions to realize this JMP. I welcome all my ABCD partners, Professor Stam, Professor Shutram, on the dais, Professor Babel, off the dais, Dr. Linder and Dr. Martha, Dr. Firas and Danish, whose presence here enriched the inauguration. I welcome colleagues from German Consul General and DAD India administration to this inauguration. And DAD's unstinted support for the approval of our proposal for this Joint Master Program is worth to note, and that made us to meet here for this inauguration. Further, I welcome all my colleagues from Civil and Ocean Engineering at IIT Madras, along with staff from Dean Global Engagement Office, who had participated in many hours of discussion during the formulation of this program. I welcome especially the first cohort students of the Joint Master Program, and I am sure the present heterogeneous student batch would bring the limelight to the program while harvesting their successful career. To briefly talk about this unique joint program, it is hosted by 3 top-ranked universities, 2 from Global North, DU Dresden and RWTH Aachen, and 1 from Global South, IIT Madras. And further, the program has associated partners, AIT Bangkok and UNU Flores at Dresden, who will provide all support, especially during students' project work. This kind of consortium is very unique among any PG program across the world, with 5 universities in 3 countries working towards the unique goal. However, the formulation of this program has posed a lot of challenges to us in many aspects. Over more than last 2 years, many fortnight study board meetings lead to many clueless ends. I personally learned many perspectives which initially I thought as lacuna in the system, while as discussion progresses, our system's foolproof guidelines with its flexibility could address all hurdles. Tapping the correct door of our academic section provided us more clarity and instantaneous acceptance by Professor Raghu, Dean Global Engagement, to lead the admission process from our institute, relieved us from much of anxiety. I take this opportunity, I thank all administrative, academic and faculty colleagues across the 3 institutes who wholeheartedly provided all details to make this flavored program. Specific to mention Professor Murthy, Professor Somendra, and Professor Liji for the dedicated time to bring this program really within a very short time frame of 2 years. Professor Liji has accepted to coordinate the program in the subsequent years from IIT Madras. Without further words, I welcome our both departmental project staff, research scholars, and graduate and postgraduate students this inauguration. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I am pleased to welcome Professor Jordan Stam, Dean Faculty of Civil Engineering at the Technical University of Dresden, Germany, to highlight the program. Yes.
Dear Professor, Director, Professor Kamakoti, honorable guests, esteemed colleagues, and most importantly today, dear students of the inaugural cohort of the Joint Master Program for the Security and Global Change. It is both a privilege and a pleasure to address you on this momentous occasion here. Allow me to begin my words with the words of Martin Luther King, who once declared, "I have a dream." This powerful statement, which sparked a movement of a transformative change, deeply resonates with our own mission today. The consortium of the ABCD Center is comprised, as you heard from a colleague, of some of the international most distinguished universities. And at this point, it is really an honor to give my sincere congratulations to IIT Madras, who yesterday received the information that they are again nationally ranked at top 1. Congratulations. So when ABCD Center gathered to discuss the future of environmental leadership education, we recognized that the urgency of climate change, especially in the water sector, demand nothing short of excellence. Our goal was clear, or is clear, to create a truly exceptional international joint master's program that not only meets but also exceeds the highest standards of academic rigor and global relevance. This program is designed to provide you, our pioneering students, with the most advanced study conditions in the field of water security and global change, incorporating cutting-edge digital tools and hybrid teaching methods that span continents, which is necessary in this case. At this point, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all colleagues and staff from the universities and administration involved in the development of this program for their necessary and tireless effort, I can tell you, in overcoming countless obstacles. It is only through our shared goal and tremendous dedication that we were able to achieve this. A heartfelt thank you to all of the colleagues involved. As head of the mission, I'm proud to welcome you as the first cohort of this groundbreaking Indo-German Joint Master Program. Our aspiration is to equip you with the engineering expertise and global perspective necessary to tackle the complex challenges of our time. We envision each of you becoming not just engineers, but ambassadors. Ambassadors of climate protection, mitigation, adaptation, of course, as well as ambassadors of international collaboration, scientific innovation, and, last not least, cultural exchange. The Dresden University of Technology, one of Germany's 11 universities of excellence, is renewed for its strengths in engineering and its commitment to sustainability across multiple domains. Especially my faculty of civil engineering and the faculty of environmental science, who are integrated both in this joint master program, intensively work on sustainability topics in civil engineering and environmental science. My university is honored to be ranked among the top institutions worldwide in the UN Sustainable Development Goal number 9. Number 9 is in industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Our university is deeply invested in fostering cooperation with India, especially with India and the Global South, recognizing the vast potential and talents that are in this region. Talents that is crucial as we confront the challenges of our shared future. As you embark now on this academic journey, I wish you not only success, but also a profound experience filled with discovery and growth. Your studies, I'm sure, will be, yes, demanding, but they will also be enriching, intercultural, international, and immensely rewarding. You will have the unique opportunity to explore 3 universities, 3 cities and countries across 2 continents, each offering invaluable perspective to your life and career. And please remember, you are not alone in this journey. Embrace the camaraderie of your cohort, support one another, and face challenges together. This collaborative spirit will be as important as the technical skills you acquire. You and your family can take pride in the numerous career opportunities that await you and in the significant impact you will have in your future roles, helping to build a more sustainable and resilient world in the face of climate change. This program starts at a crucial but also hopeful time. 1 year after the UN Water Conference and shortly before the UN Summit of the Future, where the global community discusses sustainable development beyond 2030, and you have the chance to be at the forefront in this transformative process. I eagerly look forward to welcoming you in Dresden, Germany, for the summer semester in March 2025, and wish you all the best for your future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I am pleased to welcome Professor Holger Schütthum, Head of the Institute of Hydraulics and Water Resources Management, RWTH Aachen University, to share his experience on the formulation of this program.
Thank you very much, Danish. Dear Professor Kamakoti, dear professors, dear colleagues, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, it's my real pleasure to be here after such a long journey by installing this new master course on water security on a global basis. So this is really unique, since what is ABCD? ABCD means 4 well-known universities in 3 countries on 2 continents have developed 1 master. And that is really unique. And that is also the result of a very trustful, powerful, and long-standing cooperation, especially between Indian universities, IIT Madras, and German universities. By the way, this cooperation, especially in the field of ocean and coastal engineering, has started already in the late 1960s. And that was even the start of the cooperation between my institute, the Institute of Hydraulic Engineering and Water Resources and Management at Aachen University, and the Department of Ocean Engineering here of IIT Madras. I think especially about my predecessors, Professor Rouvet and Professor Rode. But this cooperation has been really intensified during the last, I would say, 10 years. And I think especially about our cooperation partners and friends here at IIT Madras. I see Professor Sundar, Professor Sanasiraj, Professor Sriram, and many others. I think I'm not able to mention all of you. And what we did in the past, that is not only development of a new master course, the first joint master course between Asian universities and European universities. That is even more, because I think also about all the joint research projects, for example, even a project at DFG, which is the German Research Foundation. I think about, at the moment, 5 PhD students who work in could-to-tell form at our universities. I think about more than 50 joint publications in peer-reviewed journal and many, many other aspects. And so I think the new master is a new sign of this really deepful and trustful cooperation between the German and the Indian universities. And that is also something which is really unique. And I really would like to thank our cooperation partners here at IIT for this really great opportunity and for the really nice and trustful cooperation we had during the last years. But I would like also to tell a few words to our new students, because the 11 students who will be the first cohort studying in this new master course, for you it's not only a challenge, it's also your opportunity. And when I was a student, for sure, almost 30 years ago, I had also the opportunity to go abroad during my studies. I mentioned it yesterday. I was in France, for sure. France is not India, not the difference between Asia and Europe. But it was also for me, it was both. It was a challenge and it was an opportunity. And if I think about the possibilities I had during my studies abroad, that is something I would never miss again. And even nowadays, I like about thinking about my time in France, about my time studying abroad, and it gave me a lot. It gave me more than just new scientific knowledge. It gave me also some cultural, social knowledge, which I would never miss. And I was, even nowadays, 30 years later, I'm happy that I had this opportunity. And I wish you all the best during your studies here at IIT Madras, at Technical University of Dresden, at RWTH Aachen. I wish you success. Success, that means, of course, for students, good marks. But I wish you also more. So use the opportunity you have during your studies and enjoy the time of your studies, not only for studying, but also for developing your personality in this really unique master. So all the best for you, and thank you very much for your attention. We will meet in Aachen, probably in October 2025. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir. I now invite our director, Professor V. Kamakoti, Director, IIT Madras, to deliver the inaugural address.
Professor Tam, Professor Trump, and all friends who have been a part of this very important inaugural function of the 3-institute joint master's program on water security and global change. Friends, in Sanskrit there is a statement, Ushati Riva Mataraha, means water is equated to mother. In terms of what a mother gives you, the protection, the health, the essential components for you to live. Water exactly provides you all these. This is what our Vedas say. The word rivalry actually came from river. And if at all we have some war between neighbors, in future, because of climate change, it can be because of water or sharing of water. So this is a very highly talked about, highly researched area. And every nation today, as a part of their national security agenda, has water security as one important essential component. And it is very appropriate that IIT Madras, along with Aachen and Dresden and AIT Bangkok, have launched this very important program, wherein today we have around 11 students, including one international student, selected out of 400 applications with a rigorous interview. And I also saw the basic eligibility criteria, which has TOEFL, IELTS, and then degrees in one of those 8 different disciplines. I think it's a wonderful initiative, and I'm very happy that it has started. Going forward, it is very important that we carefully look at the career prospects of the students so that we place them in very important positions that are going to address this important agenda of water security and global change. So we must start involving multiple agencies from different countries who will be interested in recruiting and providing employment in the respective firms for the students who graduate. I think that should be very much high in the agenda. Friends, today there is a complete, what we say, overwhelming response to AI and computer science, and that has been continuing for the past, 2 to 3 decades. But I'm also from the computer science discipline, but I'm very, very clear that in the next 10 years, coding jobs will be superseded by recycling jobs, where sustainability has to come up, and that will surely, by nature, by law of nature, will be very high in the agenda. And we are slowly seeing that drift. But when the need comes, that we need people who can address these topics with a lot of understanding from both the technical and also policy perspective, we countries must have that manpower who can do it. Otherwise, we will be missing the boat. And this type of requirement comes almost in a very short span of time, say 2 to 3 years. So we must start enthusing our students, create more awareness of this program across countries, so that we see at least 10,000 applications for this program. Unless we reach that, I think we have not done enough in terms of outreach. So IIT Madras, along with Aachen and Dresden and AIT Bangkok, we will do our best to create a lot more of awareness, specifically in countries where we see either floods or drought. I think we must go and look at these countries and see that we admit students from these countries so that they can go back to their respective nation and do a service to the nation in this very important topic. Today is also a very important day for IIT Madras. For consecutive 9 years, we have been rated as the best engineering institution in the country. And 6 years consecutively, we have been rated as the overall best institution in the country. I must place on record my great gratitude to Germany, with whose help we started. And after finishing that function, I am also very sentimentally excited that the first function after this historic achievement is again with 2 German institutions. And I look forward to a long-range collaboration and lot more of such explorative activities. I think in the history of IITs, this is the first 3-nation or 3-institute joint master's program where the students travel across 3 countries, if I'm correct, sometime at 2 countries and 3 institutions. I think this is a global exposure that the student needs. So with this, I wish this function all success, this master's program all success. I must also tell you that we have started a school of sustainability where water and climate change is a very important topic. We have also started a school of interdisciplinary studies, which will address this multidiscipline, interdiscipline courses that are of very great national significance, international significance. And we have around 16 such international MTech programs and many interdisciplinary dual degree programs. And I'm sure we will launch many such programs as a part of these initiatives together, and we will work on topics that are very high priority in the international scene, specifically oriented towards the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. Thank you very much, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable and inspirational talk. I now request Professor B.S. Murthy, Chair Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Madras, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to all colleagues, students, scholars, ABCD partners, media, and ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense gratitude that I stand before you today to extend our heartfelt thanks as we conclude this remarkable inaugural ceremony. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to the Director of IIT Madras, Professor V. Kamakoti, for gracing us with your presence, your inspiring words, visionary leadership, tireless efforts, and unwavering support. They have set a foundation in kickstarting the International Joint Masters Program on Water Security and Global Change. Your dedication has been an instrument in turning this vision into reality. Thank you very much, sir. An acknowledgement to our distinguished guests, dignitaries, and ABCD partners, Professor Jürgen Stamm from TU Dresden, Professor Holger Schuttram from RWTH Aachen, Professor Mukund Babel from AIT Bangkok, and Dr. Serena Kosti from United Nations University Flores, who have taken time out of their schedules to join us in person during this grand occasion from Germany and Thailand. Your presence adds immense value and encouragement to our partnership and endeavors. We are also deeply grateful to all our study board committee members from RWTH Aachen, AIT Bangkok, IIT Madras, TU Dresden, and UNU Flores, whose hard work and commitment have been the backbone in setting this International Joint Masters Program successfully. Please excuse me as I could not mention each one of the members from all 5 institutes, as there were about 30 to 35 members involved. Their meticulous planning and seamless execution have made today's ceremony a grand success. We are also highly grateful to all the faculty members from the Department of Civil Engineering, Ocean Engineering, and other departments of IIT Madras, and from our partner universities in Germany and Thailand, who came forward to offer courses for this joint master's program. A special acknowledgement to our Global Engagement Office, IIT Madras. Thank you for your generous support in terms of administration and selection process. Their contribution has been vital in achieving our goals and ensuring the smooth progress over all the processes. I also would like to thank all the students who have joined the first batch and giving us the opportunity to teach you and learn from you. Last but not least, I would like to thank each and every one of you present here today. Your enthusiasm and support are what make our work meaningful and fulfilling. As we move forward, we hope to continue receiving your encouragement and support. Together, we can achieve great things and make a significant impact. Thank you once again for being here and making this day truly special. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we come to the end of our inaugural ceremony, I once again want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all the dignitaries on and off the dais, most importantly to all of you being here. Your presence and support makes this event truly special. May I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. As we conclude today's inaugural ceremony, I have a couple of important announcements. First, I invite all the Joint Master students and ABCD partners to come up on the dais for a group photo. Additionally, I invite you all to join us for a high tea at the main dining hall. That would be a wonderful opportunity to continue the conversation and networks and enjoy some refreshments. Thank you once again for everyone for your contributions and presence. Have a wonderful day.